And hello everybody, welcome back here to the Mound Race Series. We're back here once again, and we're starting the second half of the season, race number 19, and we're here today after a long discussion, and we're here at the Riki Raceway for the running of the Amp Energy 500. Kind of an orthodox sponsor for this race, but we'll get over it. But when I say we, I mean me and my co-commentating partner, Trent the Head G himself is here, and one of my good friends, Trent Dunham. Thanks for joining me.
Yeah, Dylan, really happy to be here. It's been a long time since we co-commented the race, and what better track to do it here than Riki Raceway?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting for sure. I mean, we just came off of a restrictor plate race at Daytona, and we saw what happened there. Do you expect to see a lot of the same for people trying to get a win, like somebody like James Qualls last week, who needed a win desperately? Do you think somebody like that needs a win will probably pull out of it today with the win?
Well, let me tell you something about this track specifically. This track is very very long. You can run some 3 wide racing here, and maybe even 4 wide if you're lucky. But I wouldn't really recommend it because in some races we've had them go 3-4 wide in the front straightaway, then end up into that inside pit lane wall. So who's to say who's going to come out on top here tonight?
Well, one of the drivers that were in contention to win last week but came up a little bit short, Sean Hindley, who has been on a streak of top 5s basically all season but can't get a top 10, just all top 5s or go big or go home. He's on the pole today in the Jackass paint scheme once again. Trying to maybe get some revenge last week after a certain other Viagra car went to victory lane. I don't know if he was really jealous about it or not, but we'll see what he does today. On the outside of him is Michael Cozy, who will be driving the Dr. Pepper colors this week once again. He will start second. Row 3 has Trent Dunham in the Grid Autosport paint scheme, and on the outside of him in the Farmers Insurance not Chevrolet, Dodge, I should say. There's first.
Fail.
Is Tim Freilich. Row 3 is one of the other Earnhardt Ganassi cars, that is Ian Dutta. Outside of him is Michael Walton. Row 4 has Chris Dollerton in the 33 and Tim Fiegel in the 78. And right out the top 10 is Jessica Shelton and Cole Dally. We'll see where last week's winner ended up qualifying. James Qualls, who finally broke that long winless drought. Starting toward the back, not really where he wanted to be, but he does have a win now, so he put himself in a lot better position. He's 21st in points, and how the rule is now, you have to be in the top 25 in points to be eligible, and a win, basically, I would say would lock you in. I'm trying to think right now. I don't know if we're going to get all 16 winners before the season is over. It's still possible, but at this rate it might not happen. So Qualls might have blocked himself a spot as long as he stayed in the top 25 in points. And also wanted to bring up one more thing before we start, Trent. I said something about it last week. Sean actually was the one that reminded me. But the first round going into the chase, there are bonus points awarded just for the first round for wins. And that's also crucial. So if Qualls qualifies his way in, he's got 3 bonus points right there. And his per win is 3 points. So do you think these drivers, knowing that, even if they have a win, do you think they're going to go all out, try to get another win to get more bonus points to head into the chase?
Oh, definitely, because you know with this new point system, pretty much if you win, you're in. But there's gonna be that like some drivers, if you don't get to 16 winners before race 20 before race 25, they're gonna be looking to try to gun to get their first win. So who's to say? I mean, like you said, there's already a few drivers that already punched their ticket into the chase, but there's going to be some other drivers trying to get those extra bonus points to try to race their way in.
And it's not all about winning for sure. I mean, it is a big factor, but still, being up in points in the top 10 locks you in as well, because this is how the system is working in my series. Is still, if you're in the top 10, you're automatically in. So you still want to be in the top 10 even if you don't ever win, but you fall out, you could be in jeopardy of missing the chase. But without further ado, I think it's time for us to go racing finally. We've talked enough. Basically, I've talked enough, I think. But we're going to get ready to go racing here for the Amp Energy 500 here at Riki Raceway as we get ready to show you your starting lineup for today's race, once again, at Riki Raceway. And we're getting ready to go racing here at Riki Raceway. You have your starting lineup to the left of the screen where everybody's starting. Points leader coming into today's race, Steven Gonzalez, will start in the 22nd position. Jessica Shelton, who's second in points, I believe, starts in the 9th position. Yes, she does. Ian Dutta, we saw up there, he's 5th. He is 3rd in points. Well, Trent, actually 1 second, we want to make one adjustment and we'll be right back. And sorry about that, wanted to bump the volume back up again, do online racing, I turn it down. But I was going to say, Trent, who do you think is going to win today's race? Would you like to be somebody's reason for doing bad?
Well, hopefully, I'll be Sean Henley's reason for driving bad, because even though he's in the jackass paint scheme, hopefully he doesn't drive like a jackass out there. But honestly, my main pick, honestly, I'm going for the 43 of Joshua Collard.
Oh, that's a little random. I don't know where he's
Yeah.
at. We'll check him in a second. Oh, I'll check real quick. He's starting mid-pack. I'm not quite sure. He's starting about 21st position, I would say. But the green flag is out, and we are racing here at Riki Raceway.
Boogity boogity boogity. Let's go racing, guys and gals.
Right off the bat, Henley's got to push his friend Trent Dunham right here. But like I said, the inside line's always the way to go. I noticed whenever I was practicing this race that sometimes the leader would get up there and actually be able to control the draft, and they could block all 3 lanes of traffic. Don't know how much of a factor it's going to be today. Might not be early on, but we'll have to wait and see. As Dunham goes for the lead with help from his teammate Ian Dutta.
Yeah. And I already see further back, Cole Daly, he's forced into a 3 wide situation, and oh man, it looked like that they almost went 4 wide for a second ago, but I think they settled it back.
Daly still got picked up to the high side. He stuck Ryan Acosta in the middle. Now Charles Jackson in the middle as well.
Oh boy, they're running dangerously close there at the entrance of turn 1. And oh man, they're already going 3 wide for the front. Now the 33 is going for the lead. That's Chris Dollarton, right?
Yes, that is. And ironically enough, 2 cars back is Noah Boggs, and those 2 cars in real life are already going to happen Jordan Chip and Joey Logano. This was going to be a New Hampshire race, but since New Hampshire didn't work out well, I just kept the paint schemes I thought would be appropriate. But it'd be really weird to see those 2 cars back together today.
Well, Chris Dodson just barely got away from leading that lap, but he's about to get passed by Jessica Shelton in the 29.
Teammates led the most laps this season, second in points. Already has a win this season. She's had a breakout season so far. In her, I guess she'd say just a surprisingly running good this season, her rookie season.
And she's second in the points, actually.
Yep, she's been running up there almost all season as well, as Noah Box takes the game, the AutoTrader.com Ford Fusion. And Trent's good old friend Tim Walter here is in second in that 15 car. Been quiet all season.
Yeah, it's very, very good friend indeed. He's about to get passed by his teammate in the 56, which is Jacob Lawler.
Lawler, another driver, just trying to get something going this season. As somebody up in the points as Rainbow this season, Chris Washard back in the Nationwide Tour this week. He's in third. And there's your pick, Joshua Collard and Cheerios Dodge. Started mid-pack, but didn't take long to get toward the front. Already broke into the top 5.
Yeah, that's the thing about this race. You can start from the back of the pack and then end up at the front within 2 to 3 laps. So like I said, you can't really pick a clear-cut winner. This is anyone's race.
We're going to check in the back right now, see what's going on. Here's the last week's winner, James Qualls. He's not really making any progress to the front. He's actually dropped back, I believe. Could be strategy, though. I mean, we saw what happened last week. He didn't stay out of trouble and just get front at the end. Maybe he's just trying to avoid problems today. Oh, like that!
Oh boy! The points leader was in that, and Qualls just gave a little hit to Lombard there, and there's Steven Gonzalez. Oh, that is not what he needed.
Randy Carpenter, Seth Cole, Andreas Allen, Jack Richards involved, Joseph Lombard. There's the points leader, Steven Gonzalez. He's involved. I think James Qualls avoided that. We were just watching that, and just as soon as I said something about it, a wreck happened, and look what happened. He missed it. How about that?
Oh boy! And we have our first caution of the night, rather. And I noticed that you did turn on cautions for this race.
Not true for the plate races. That's what I said before we started recording.
Oh yes.
And your pick actually is leading right now.
What is the pace car doing?
I have no idea. I don't even know where the pace car went. Pace car?
He's mid-pack. There it is.
Trying to blend in there. Your pick for the
right next to Alex Drayden and trying to move up the field.
Well, that was interesting. Well, there was our first wreck. It wasn't a huge crash, but did take out some very important people. A couple of people have won this season and the points leader. As we're waiting to catch back up to Joshua Collard, who's leading the way. Looks like he is drifting sideways right now.
Yeah, my pick is leading.
But for how long? Collard had a struggling season, though. He needs a good run. He's way down in points. He's 38th in points. Basically second to last in drivers full-time. Only ahead of Cody Lamas, and he just has had no luck this season. Maybe get his luck turned around today. A 2-time winner last season and a chaser from a season ago. Trying to rebound with his new Evernham team.
And I don't see anyone coming down pit road at this moment other than the guys that may have been involved in that back accident. I see Seth Cole coming down.
He's actually leaving pit road. He already came down pit road, it looks like. I don't know what's going on back here.
Oh, wow.
I guess they're just trying
I guess these guys, they're trying to figure out who's where and get in line.
Well, we're yeah, Dylan Young, I don't know what they're doing. I think it's because they're waiting for somebody. I'm not sure, but I don't know.
Yeah, I saw Andreas Allen deep under the apron back there in the 21.
Yeah, it looks like some of these cars are going to be off the pace, and this could be a factor. And that 21 car, that's another driver I've been struggling this season. Andreas Allen just can't catch a break, and that car is slowly coming to pit road. I don't know if something's wrong with it or what, but he's really slow coming down. Well, that didn't take long in their trip. It looks like we're under caution for the first time today after a few cars wrecking. I think, oh, we're going to have to hurry and go check a replay because they're about to go green again for some reason. Wow, quick caution here.
That was quick.
Yeah. All right, well, we're going to go check a replay before we go back to racing, and we'll see what happened to those guys in the back. All right, well, I'll let Trent take this away, and we'll see what he sees and what happened actually right here.
Yeah, not going to aerial coverage somewhat as we see Steven go to the outside in the 55. Well, there's a little bit of contact between the 12 and the 99. That's Sean Galligan and Keith Batson.
But the initial contact right there was Seth Cole and Randy Carpenter. Nothing up ahead really caused this, but Carpenter and Sepp are routing doors, and that's what collected Steven. Cole Daly got a piece of it. There's Andreas Allen. I'm trying to get a better view.
The 83, Jack Richards, he barely got a little bit of contact, and there's Lombard spinning in front of the 47. And how close was Seth to hit Tony Blazer? That was very close.
That was very close, but I'm telling you, James Claus, we saw that guy get through there. He was one of the only people I saw really get around that wreck.
Yeah, but don't forget, he also gave a little bit of contact to the 24.
Let's see. Did he give him contact?
He slows down to avoid hitting the 21, but right there, trying to avoid Seth Cole, he does give a little tap to the 24.
If it does any damage, I'll be surprised. And Andreas Allen was okay until right there. Then we ran over Lombard. Lombard's been on a bad streak as of late, and then Steven avoided him back that way.
Wow. Now that was really close. That could have ended up really bad for Steven, but that's still going to hurt him if he doesn't really get back to the track.
Points there in today's race, not looking at what he's won for. That was definitely not what the Hot Wheels machine needed, and like I said, Lombard, one of the drivers, and Carpenter, a couple of drivers that have wins this season, not in the top 25 points and not eligible for a chase spot, not what these guys needed. They've been struggling as of late. And then you got a past champion and Jack Richards, who just can't get anything going this season. Andreas Allen still trying to make something happen, and Seth Cole has been on a bad streak as of late as well. So a lot of drivers need good runs. Not going to get it today, it looks like.
Riki Raceway already showing no favorites here.
And then we saw Daly, he got the wall as well. I don't know how much it's going to affect the 18 car, but basically everybody else caught up, and nobody really pitted besides the slow car. So we'll get ready to go back to live action and get ready to go back racing here. It's Joshua Collard in the Petty 43 is leading the way. Alright, we are back. We got a couple of things developing right now before we go back to green, which is a quick caution. Joshua Collard's leading, but there's something going on back here. I'm not quite sure why, but these guys are in turns 1 and 2, and Dylan Young and nobody else is going back toward the pack. I have no idea what's going on.
If they don't hurry up and get going, they're going to be a lap down. And as we noticed from the ticker, only one guy retired out of the race, and that was Andreas Allen.
Yeah, these guys are going green. Those guys in turn 1, I have no idea if that's a glitch or what, but they're not going to be with the field, at least for this run. But Joshua Collard leading, Danny Wells second, Chris Washer third, James McLeod fourth, James Silverfox fifth. The rest of your top 10 is Michael Cozy, Jacob Lawler, Joshua Balkin, Tim Freilich, and Noah Boggs.
We're heading back underway here racing now, but where's that second pack? Well, now they're gone now the green flag is out, but they are desperately at a disadvantage from the lead pack.
Well, I don't know what happened with Dylan Young and them, but they're not up here at this point. They're going to need a caution to get back up here now. And these cautions apparently are quick ones because it wasn't even a lap, and there they go. And look at everybody just leave the 43. Danny saw the 51 drop down, 17 followed through, and they're going to go 3 wide for the lead. Washer's going to try to take the point.
Chris Washer deep in the inside with the help of the 51. That is McLeod. But now here comes the 23 getting back up here, who started in second. That's Michael Cozy.
Yeah, he's trying to make a run back up here. He snuck under McLeod right here, and Washer's trying to utilize what I was talking about, blocking all lanes of traffic to try to control the draft. But now he only has to worry about one lane. I don't know if he's going to be able to keep him now. Cozy throws a block on Lawler, and now they're going to freight trainer on the forward of Chris Washer now.
Now here comes Joshua Balkin trying to make his appearance known with the help of Freilich in the 9.
He won a couple weeks ago and everything, and they're catching Seth Cole. I've got a glimpse of it. Sean Galligan's coming up here on the 12 car. I don't know what's wrong with the 12. Huh.
He may have had a little bit of damage from that earlier contact that I saw.
That's interesting right there, but they're getting ready to catch Seth, and he is definitely off the pace, and this is really
Oh
bad.
boy, where are they gonna go?
Waller's
And
jumping the
no,
bottom, and he's gone. See ya.
oh man, the 56 has checked out on the rest of the field, and Tim Frelick, he's the second car breaking away, and right behind him is the
Fail.
31 of
Oh
Sky
wait.
Commons.
Oh wait, no, it's not. Never mind. I'm thinking of the
Wow,
other two.
you
Other
failed.
never mind. I'm just failing
Wow, you
myself.
failed. Wow, Dylan, you're the only guy I know to fail in his own league
You
to get the
fail all the
drivers
time. What are you
wrong.
talking about?
You got your own drivers wrong. I got the driver right.
I thought you said Fiegel. They sound similar in a way. I don't know because they're F. Anyway, Sky Commons.
Anyway, heading into fourth place now is a 15. Is a 15 of Tim Walsh.
They got a heck of a run on Lawler. That was the bad news about having that huge lead. And Sky Commons, he's digging on the bottom of that 31 car, and they're catching another. Oh, that's Galligan. I don't know if he's up to speed or not.
He's already a lap
And
down.
there's
So if they
Lombard.
pass him again, he's
Lombard's
going to be
off.
2 laps down.
There's Lombard, he's off the pace. There's Gonzalez, so Carpenter. There's Cold Alley and Jack Richards, and these guys I think are just trying to catch back up. They lost the draft. Oh, they were part of the other group, I think. Dylan
Yeah, the
Young's
guy-
winning now. Don't know exactly what's going on. He's coming off pit road now. Man,
The
this
strategy is already coming into effect
Oh,
now.
oh, there we go.
Oh boy!
Washer
Oh boy!
and Silver
There
Fox are
goes.
spinning.
Oh boy!
trying.
Hopefully no one else hits them.
I think it's going to be just a 2-car spin. They were trying to get around Seth Cole, and I think and it really held up Collard and others. I think the caution will be
Is the caution out? Yes,
Yep.
it is.
And leading at the line will be Sky Commons, and Sean Galligan is a lucky fellow right now. He stayed on the lead lap, I believe.
No, I think he's still a lap down.
Is he? Oh, he is. He already won a lap down. Oh, okay. Well, let's say Lombard. I think he. No, did they pass Lombard already? I think they already passed the 24. Yeah, they did. Never mind. Okay, let me just keep.
But I will say one thing. This is definitely what that second pack of cars needed, who haven't yet come down pit road. But now the question is, are the first group of cars going to come down pit road now?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what was going on right there, but I think all the slow cars are going to be in the back now. But at least Galligan didn't go another lap down. Steven Gonzalez was on the verge of going a lap down, and these guys are finally going to be able to catch back up, it looks like. Dylan Young, we saw pit, and then there's the 2 cars that spun, Silver Fox and Washer. And I saw Collard was one of the cars that got held up. He went all the way back to 24th that they're leading on that restart.
Oh boy!
He was one of the cars that couldn't get away from this 52. Seth really held people up that time.
You know what? I bet he either got held up by Seth Cole, or I think he got held up by Joseph Lombard in the 24.
No, Lombard's not back there yet. It was Seth. Because
Okay,
they were
yeah.
right there when the wreck happened.
Real tough break for Collard there, but
There's Lombard.
hopefully if the racing stays true, maybe he'll manage to get back up there. But
The
who's
field
to
is all
say?
together. So that's a good sign, at least for the restart. It looks like as Sky Commons in the singular wireless machine is now leading the way. Let's see if they're going to be. The lights are still on. I don't know. Maybe I'll go off in the next corner. I don't know. But we're under caution for the second time today here in the Amp Energy 500. Let's go back and check out what happened with a couple of front runners, and Chris Washer and James Silverfox. Well, Seth was in the way for most of the pack, and most of them got in the way, except for the exception about these 3 or 4 cars. And Silverfox trying to just get away before he loses the draft. Washer has the same idea, and he comes right across the nose of Stanley Tool Dodge, and right in front of the restart leader, Joshua Collard, who just barely got away from that. Look how close he was to getting hit by the 17.
Oh wow, that was dangerously close. But yeah, but now we saw that what happened to the 43 there. But that contact between Chris Washer and James Silverfox, that was just a little two-car incident. I think that was just pure racing. He was trying to get around the 17, but I don't think the 17 really gave him that much room. And now we see Dylan Young coming out of pit road back there.
Yeah, it was bad timing to pit though because he did lose a lap, I believe. So that's a tough break for Dylan Young, and he just about wrecked with Silverfox right there. Wow, here goes Perry through here. He almost wrecked back here just because he's slow cars, but that's the reason for the second caution of the day. And it was a pretty clean one. We didn't have a huge crash, and I think the pack's gonna be back together finally. And we'll see what happens as we get back to the restart. As Sky Commons in the 31 is the race leader. And we are back as we had another quick yellow and about to go green again. Nobody fell out of the race, obviously, because nobody really got involved in a huge crash. It was just a couple cars spinning. Cars that did go a lap down, though, Joseph Lombard, Seth Cole were involved in wrecks. They went a lap down before the caution. Justin Perry apparently pitted along with 2 of the Penske cars, and Dylan Young and Sean Galligan, so not quite sure what happened there. But the whole pack is together again, which is good. So we don't have to worry about 2 cars or 2 packs being separated at the start.
Yeah, right now the only good running Penske car is Noah Boss, who's actually running in 3rd place right now.
Yep, and Get some new players up here in the top 10. I'm looking down through the list there. Zachary Fitzwater's now moved up to 4th. Alex Drayton's 8th. Cody Lamas is 9th. So we got some new players up at the front of the pack toward the end of this race. We have, I believe, 9 to go now at the line as Sky Commons leading the way. Commons has a pretty good advantage, I would say. Well, I was going to say before he loses the lead. But he won the All-Star race back at Armory. And he's won on the quick track.
Oh boy, Tim Walsh already going to the inside of the 31, but now here comes, is that the 19?
Yes, that is in the Best Buy color. That's Zachary Fitzwater, the rookie. He's had a couple good runs as of late, just trying to work his way up in points. Right now going around Noah Boggs for 3rd.
Yeah, Zachary Fitzwater, he's one of those upcoming rookies. Ashley in the oh crap, I forgot what I was gonna say, but Zachary Fitzwater in the just come that because I can't say it right now. Anyway, the 31 is back on top.
And Sky Commons trying to fight off that Best Buy Dodge of Zachary Fitzwater. He's got a teammate back there in Chris Dollarton in the 33. Tim Fiegel in the 78.
Yeah. I was just about to say Tim Fiegel in the 78 being pushed by Cody Lamas. They're making their presence known in the top 5 for the first time tonight. And here comes another driver that we haven't really seen. Is that the 16?
Yep, that's Ron Acosta in the National Guard colors this week. Worked his way up here. Seeing some players that were up at the front of the pack early on, like Tim Freilich, Ian Dunham here, and see some other people like Trent Dunham and Aaron Reed working their way up to the front. See Red Velvet there, she started toward the back. Michael Cozy's up there. McLeod's at the end of this pack. There's Michael Walton, Joshua Mudd in the Mudmobile, Danny Wells, Joshua Balkin. There's a lot of people up here. As Zachary Fitzwater gets a push around the 31, get some help from Tim Fiegel and that inside line.
But oh man, Fiegel, he's looking to try to get to the inside of that 19 car. I mean, because he's all over the back bumper, but he may lose second place to Cody Lamas.
Cody Lamas in the Mike Skinner Lowe's throwback paint scheme. Maybe he's trying to get some different luck because he hasn't had any luck in Jimmy Johnson paint schemes. Would love to get back to victory lane. Hasn't won a race since Auto Club last season. 39th in points. Needs something to go his way.
Oh boy! And now here comes Jekalala trying to come back. Hopefully he may try to get another huge lead like he tried to get. But as you said, a battle for the lead as Lamas takes it away from the 19.
Yeah, he saw the 56 coming, so he wanted to hurry and get up there and lead. I think he's going to give it up here though, but he's going to lead a lap.
Yeah.
Waller's going to pass him.
But now here comes 2 more cars to the inside. Tim Freilich and Ian Dutta in the 42. They're gonna try to work together, but it looks like Acosta's trying to get to the inside of the 56.
Looking up at this front of the pack right now, the top 4 drivers when you conduct Lawler, Lamas, Acosta, and Freilich, all were former winners from last season. None of them have went to victory lane this season. I mean, I know these guys are hungry for a victory, and they don't want to let this one slip away as they're right here at the front and a really good chance to win today.
We're crossing the start finish line. Now we have 4 to go, and Ryan Acosta, he is all over the back bumper of Jacob Lawler. He is not gonna give up. I mean, the 2, they're slowly trying to break away, but Tim Freilich, he's trying to get back to the inside with the help of Ian Dutta, and here comes the 41 of Aaron Reed. We haven't talked about Aaron Reed all race long.
Yeah, he's just trying to work his way up here. Another one of the drivers trying to break back into victory lane from last season, just can't seem to do it, and he's trying to get him top 10 points. As they're 3 wide for the lead, here comes Freilich. He snuck under Lawler and Acosta, and that Farmer's Insurance Dodge.
Dodge trying to represent here tonight, but the laps are slowly winding down. Now we're on lap 21 out of 23. We have 3 to go now. A lot can happen in 3 laps. And here comes the 10 car.
Uh-oh. Starting to get 3 wide up here.
Oh boy. If a caution comes out now, hopefully if we have another quick caution, this race may be over now. Now we see Michael Walton trying to get to the inside of the 1 car.
And Dunham's going to go under Aaron Reed for the lead. He's got a lot of hungry drivers behind him, though, that want to win. Walton's never won yet, but McLeod hasn't won in 2 seasons. He's been the all-time winning driver in the last 2 seasons. I should say all-time. He still can't get a win. Oh, man, they're going to catch Seth. Oh, man.
Oh, boy. And here comes, is that the Mudmobile of Joshua Mudd in the 88?
Yes, it is. And he's right there with Danny Wells, and your pick, Joshua Collar, the 5th car on the inside line. Wow, look at this. These guys are coming back up here.
Whoa, 3 wide racing on Rose back, and they're all trying to, but what's going to happen when they catch Seth? That's the $1 million question right now.
McLeod is in the spot to be. He's on the inside. Walton blocks him. Oh, and now Seth's going to be blocking them. He's blocking them.
Oh, man, Seth's blocking the inside.
That's a teammate to McLeod, Seth Cole, but he has to get around him. And he's blocking the outside, and McLeod goes right on by. The white flag in the air for James McLeod. Joshua
But
Mudd
here
trying to
comes
take the lead
Joshua
from him.
Mudd. He's making his move on the inside, and here comes Collar and Danny Wells now. But Danny, he just moved to the outside, and these two cars up here trying to break away. But Joshua Mudd, he has a clear advantage over McLeod right now. This is McLeod's last chance, but oh boy, I thought he was going to try to pull a crossover move, but Danny Wells is blocking him. This is Joshua Mudd's race to lose now as they're heading into turns 3 and 4 for the final time.
McLeod needed to get back down in front of Danny Wells and didn't get the job done. Now they're going to race side by side. I think it's all she wrote. The Mudmobile, Joshua Mudd here at Riki Raceway is going to pick up his second win of the season. He wins the Amp Energy 500.
Oh yes, Josh.
And I was going to switch him to the
victory
Amp Energy
lane.
car. I was going to change him to the Amp Energy car, and I didn't. He's probably happy it didn't, but I think this is the first time the Mudmobile has went to victory lane ever in an R. So.
Josh won with the power of his face.
I had to do it.
Oh my God. Well, yeah, what a spectacular win here tonight for Joshua Mudd in the Mudmobile in the number 88.
How about that, though? The irony would be the Amp Energy race and stuff. And I was just saying something about changing that paint scheme. Look what happened. That was interesting. But Joshua Mudd, Seth, looked like he was in a good position to help McLeod win the race, but just McLeod didn't get the break he needed, and Mudd snuck under him, and then he lost the momentum, and that was all she wrote, and they raced it up for second. Joshua Mudd going victory lane for the second time this season and of his career. Great win for him, as I want to hurry and save this before I forget. That would be bad.
Yes, please export your race.
I haven't done that in a while. I actually haven't failed this season, so keep my fingers crossed on that. But now the race is official. Joshua Mudd is the winner today, and he came into this race, let me see, 5th in points, so I mean, he got 2 wins now. This might all but lock him into the chase now for this season for the Mountain Race Series Championship, so that's really good for him, maybe making his first ever chase. Danny Wells, Tim Walsh, James McLeod, and Joshua Collard, your pick, ended up 5th. That's probably one of his best finishes of the season, so maybe you brought him good luck today.
Yeah, hopefully. And don't forget, today is actually Joshua Collard's birthday.
That is true. I don't know. I will try to get this uploaded in time, but if not, Josh, happy birthday. Wanted to say that as well. I'm glad you brought that up because I almost forgot. So
yeah, January 17th, just in case you... Yes.
Yes. January 17th, that's what today is. It's Joshua Collard's birthday. Happy birthday, bud. Hopefully you enjoyed that top 5 whenever you watch this. See, Charles Jackson, we didn't talk about him. He ended up 6th. Chris Washer, Joshua Welkin, Sean Henley, the Pulse ended up 9th, and Michael Cozy ended up 10th. So the front row ended up being in the top 10 after all that. Look at James Silverfox back there. He ended up 11th, and he was spun early on. Him and Washer, they got 7th and 11th. How did those guys get back up there? Wow.
I think it was because of Seth Cole holding up.
That might have been the case because I looked down there. A lot of the pack got separated back. That might have been what happened.
I know. Look at the Everham teammates Zachary Fitzwater and Tim Fraley. They ended up just near the edge of the top 20.
Yeah, so, I mean, people up there bound for the lead. I know Michael Walton was trying to take the lead. Trent Dunham was right there. They're 13th, 14th. Llama's up there. Aaron Reed, Drayden, Fitzwater, Fralick. I mean, Fiegel. They were all right there, and they all got held up. You can tell, but that's a tough break. But that's nature of the beast when you run out of a plate track and there's slow cars on the track. That's just how it goes, I guess. Let's look at the top 25. We're going to go with the rest of the field. Again, only one car dropped out of the race. Let's see. Points leader Steven Gonzalez ended up 36 today.
That's really going to hurt him. He's definitely going to lose the points lead after this race.
Shelton ended up 25th, and then Ian Dutta ended up, where is he, 23rd. I don't know. Danny Wells finished second. Danny finished second, and then he's 4th in points, and then Mudd, he ended up winning. He was 5th in points. Those two might have, one of those might have.
Danny may be the new points leader. It depends. It's going to be close.
It's been hard for the points leader to retain the points lead as of late. It seems like every week there's a new points leader again, and I think we're going to have another one again today.
How do you like it, Steven?
My goodness, and now shots have been fired. But
yes, they have indeed.
Yeah, we had a couple of wrecks early on, but wasn't too bad. We survived most of this race and had a pretty good finish. I was hoping that Seth didn't get caught in time, but it is what it is, and Joshua Mudd's probably his biggest fan right now, but I think that's all she wrote today here from Riki Raceway. I want to thank you guys for watching today here at the Amp Energy 500 for race number 19. It is in the books. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe to keep up with the series and the channel itself, and leave a comment, keep up your ride. Also subscribe to Trent. I'll leave his channel in the description below, so you can subscribe to Trent the Hedgehog.
Subscribe to me, or I'll come after you with my fingers.
Ew, that's just a nasty fetish. Fingers.
Whatever. They know better.
Wah. Anyway, before we get out of hand here, I want to thank you guys for watching one last time. And Trent, if you have anything last to say, you can say it now.
Oh, yes.
Yes, one hell yes. The Mudmobile, he won for Zooey.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye. Gretch. Sweet.
I use my own finishing music better than that crappy game music.
Wow! I'm still recording, you whore. Bye! Probably not, but I just want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas, and I hope you like this video for today. I will see you guys next time, very soon, and thanks for watching this diecast review. I will see you guys later. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's. Bye! The lights on way wow. How did I get up there? Oh, this is impossible. The Captain Rohit Raider Review! This is gonna be a problem, and Brian Acosta! P200 burns John Dillon up the hill! Justin Perry's on his back bumper! He's gonna get wrecked! Oh, he gets pinned behind the 51! That's all it takes! John Dillon's going back to victory lane, this time the Mountain Race Series. John Dillon takes the Daytona 500!